I'm Mysticat or Misty, and I did it! I've been working on this for so many hours today, but I finally figured out a way to get it to work. So, I'm going to give you a little sample here. You're going to use your villager breeder from the previous video. It will send a villager up into the system. Alright, so I loaded in 3. And let's say we don't like this villager. We want to replace this villager. So we'll kill him. So now if we get our new guy over here, you'll see he will replace this middle slot by the time he travels through. Give him a second. There we go. And the best part, you can make this as long as you want. Also, if you didn't notice, you can make it have sound if you want. Built into the design, I get Twitch alerts. So let's build this by the farm over here. And then every 2 blocks I place is going to be 1 villager's worth of space. So if we're going to do 5 villagers, that'll be 10 spots for this. And then we'll break out all the other ones. Actually 11 because the end cap. And there you go, there's 5 chutes. And then we're going to stack them to be 3 tall as such. And then to make it look nice, I'm going to replace these inside ones with these same blocks. Now we're going to go through and bring up these back parts to be the same height. And then we're going to add 1 block on top of everything to make it 4. There you go. Then we're going to stack this up 4 all over the front here. And these bottom 2 aren't necessary, but they tend to look better and they cover up stuff. So if you wanted to, I'll leave out a part right here. You'll be able to see. So if you don't want this here, you can get rid of that, but you probably do. It looks better. And we're gonna do 3 on the back, like this. There you go. And where all these columns meet this 3, you want to break that block, and you'll see why later. Now you'll want to come along the side here, and you want to place fence gates of your favorite color all around the side here. And this is a little annoying because I took out those blocks, but you want them to face this direction specifically, because otherwise your minecarts might get stuck in between these fence gates on these blocks. So make sure they're facing in a line like this. Actually, I'm dumb. This very end corner should be blocks, so that's my bad. Next, you'll want to put a block here, and this is where you're going to drop your rails off. So if you have rails like this, you just want to line it up into there. And that's where they should go. So next we're going to make all the water we need, and it's going to be a lot of the shape of Tetris pieces besides this first one. This first one's just going to go these 2 blocks, put a sign there, and then put a sign up here. And then go 2 more blocks, sign here, and then 2 more blocks, sign here. And then in between all these corners, you want to place water, and at the very beginning, you just want to place 1 right there. So what this does, if I just stand here, you'll see I'll just quickly get pushed through all this. And luckily, minecarts are just tall enough to reach this. I tried for so long to get a water stream to work like this. Now we're going to put our detector rails. If you'd rather them face the other direction, you can. It doesn't really matter, because you're going to have to put job blocks there anyways. And then also put levers up here in all these 3rd slots. Fancy. As you can see here, this is what it looks like if you don't put these blocks here. So up to you if you want to put them here. And again, you can decorate this however you want. I tried to make the design so that nothing would be showing, because you're not going to be able to stand here anyways. So you should be able to fully customize the look of this whole thing. So now on the backs of all these, you want to place a redstone like this. I'll just do them all at the same time to save me time personally. There we go. And then you want to bring it out 2 more like this. And then you want to point these into blocks. Put redstone torches on those. Point these into blocks. And put redstone torches on those. And then point these into blocks. And then guess what the next step is? Like, comment, subscribe. The next step is putting more torches on the blocks. There you go. So now in each of these gaps, we want to place a redstone dust. And the issue is that whenever you power this, it activates all 3 of these fence gates, but we only wanted to activate this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to cover each of these with target blocks. We're going to place a block on the front here, and then we are going to break these blocks. And then all you need to do is put a repeater of no significant delay on there, and you'll see all of our villager hatches are open. like this. And if we were to get a minecart that had a villager in it and push him in there. I didn't push him hard enough. Push him in there. He'll float along, drop down, and I don't like him. Oh, I forgot. I completely forgot to give you all the piston redstone. Right, so what we want to do is put blocks on top of all these redstone dusts, and then put sticky pistons. I'm going to stand in the side like this. I'm going to put sticky pistons on these slots, and then you can break all these. And then on top of these pistons, you can put note blocks, which will help Bud update the pistons whenever you hit the lever. And then if you don't want the sound, all you have to do is put a block on top of them. Pretty simple. Now let's get rid of this guy. No one likes him. Free minecart. Now real quick, before you do anything else, there's gonna be a video on the screen right now that you'll wanna watch next. But before you watch that, you wanna leave a like, comment, subscribe, like I said, because this is a good design, right? You should support the design. Let more people see the design, please.